Boom, bam. All right, guys, happy Tuesday. Excited. We got tons of stuff to cover. As always, we're going to honor some people as always. But before we get started, do we have any guests online? Is there anybody here at this meeting, team meeting, for their very first time? Or do you have a guest on the line that you would like to introduce and say hello to the group? Anybody? Give everyone a chance.
I'm actually on the team meeting, so I'm super excited.
What's up, Erica? How you doing?
Good, good. I just got ready for my day, actually. Feeling pretty unmotivated, but I got ready. So I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good.
All right, so she just got ready for the day, feeling completely unmotivated, but you're here, you're present. And let me ask you a quick question, Erica. Why did you choose us? Out of all the teams and brokerages you could align with, why did you choose to join us?
You guys are cool people. We all vibe together. Everybody is free to be themselves, and I love that.
Beautiful. Well, we appreciate that and appreciate you saying that. And that's definitely the antithesis of who we actually are. So I appreciate that. Any other guests on the line that would like to say a quick hello before we get this train moving down the tracks? Deja, I was waiting for you to say what's up. Deja and I go way back to our back in the Coldwell Banker days. So what's up, Deja? Say hello to everyone.
Hi, everybody. I am Deja. I am a new team member, just joining Team Fast. Like Elias said, I joined with him at Coldwell Banker when I got licensed in 2018. So, we go back, and I just knew that once I got back into real estate, I was always going to come back to Elias's team. I just recently had a baby, so Darnell, congratulations. My little girl, Emerald, she just turned 1. So if you guys see her on the camera, she's like all over the place. She's like my ball of energy. So I'm sorry if you hear screaming, if you see me looking a mess, if you just, we're making it happen over here.
You're just real, right? You're just real. That's all it is, right? So yes. I love that. Congratulations on baby girl, and so stoked to be aligned with you again, and looking forward to seeing what the future holds. So welcome to Deja as well. Any other guests on the line that would like to say a quick hello? No, going once, going twice. All right, cool. We're going to pass the mic over to you, Karina, for our quick teaching moment of the week, and we'll continue rolling. Let's go, Karina.
All righty. So we are seeing an uptick in cancellations this month. If you think you're getting into like a close cancellation situation, it might be coming, reach out to me, reach out to an EXP broker, reach out to a trusted advisor. Even if you're an experienced agent, there still might be a way to save that transaction. Sometimes it's inevitable, but other times there's a creative solution, and you just may not have thought of it yet. So run it by somebody or several people. 2, EXP has a new EXP World upgrade. So rather than having to download that platform to your computer that can be kind of laggy, there's a website that's exp.world. So it's the same email address login that you use to get into your world regularly, but it's just exp.world to reach the website. I'll post some tutorial information about that too. There was a short update from CAR about the commission litigation suits. Basically, to summarize really quickly, the Department of Justice is pressing to move commissions to be paid by each side. Hasn't happened yet, but that's what they're pressing for. CAR is pressing to make sure that buyer representation agreements are a required form. They're not required at this time, but it's still highly, highly encouraged to use with every buyer client. We have instructions about that in Fast Class for samples, updates, and instructions. And then last but not least, the money store will be in my huddle tomorrow to cover mortgage tips, trends, and other updates. Tomorrow, money store. Thanks.
Beautiful. Love it. And you guys, I think too, you have to take a hard look at yourself and how you're coaching your clients. Obviously, you get coached on how to deal with the transaction and how to prospect, but how well do you do on actually coaching your clients when things get tough, right? You have to be able to have those conversations. You have to have the client be able to look at the big picture. You have to understand all the variables and coach them through this because you're their ring person, you're their ring woman, you're their ring man. And so it's important that you're learning really how to coach them and help them navigate through this, especially when times get tough. And so appreciate that update. Let me get right into the slides for the week. And let me pull my screen up. Boom. Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you mind if I just hop on and talk about the class on Friday real quick?
Yeah, let's do it, bro.
What's up, guys? So, if you don't know me, if you're new here, my name is Patrick Nissom. I am the executive producer for our video and photo stuff, and also put together the fast booth and the editing team. Some of you may not even know we had an editing team or a fast booth, which is part of the reason why I wanted to hop on here. For those of you who are new and or shy, I want to really encourage you guys to take advantage of the resources that you get for free here, one of which including editors, video editors that are ready to work for you for free to help you get your content out there. One of the things you're going to discover, especially if you're new, is that a lot of the sort of easiest ways to sort of get clients is going to require you to take money out of your pocket to pay services for commission. That's Zillow, that's Redfin, etc. The best way to secure your own leads, of course, aside from cold calls and door knocking, is to create content. If you're curious about the type of value that can have for someone, talk to Peter Lee, talk to many people on our team who are just excelling at their content game, and realize that just by the nature of you going out and doing home tours, that you're already walking into these homes. If you just break out your cell phone, give a nice smooth tour of it on video, that's a piece of content right there that frankly does quite good numbers. Talking about your industry, talking about yourself. All of these things are ways to get yourself in front of the clients when they're at their home, in front of their phone. And you don't even have to cold call or do anything awkward. They're finding you because of the Instagram algorithm. So with that being said, in the chat, I'm going to post the link for our fast editor. Oops, I just sent that straight to Elias. Go ahead and click this when you get it and just kind of get familiar with the form. There are people who pay thousands of dollars a month for editors, and those people are high producing, world-class agents. You get this service for free. So with that being said, if you are curious about sort of ways to make content, if you're a little camera shy, if you just kind of want to get started, if you want to just a nudge in the right direction, boy, do I have the solution for you. Elias and I are putting together a workshop. We're going to be doing this as a recurring event, and we're very excited to sort of launch this. For those who are interested in sort of the first iteration of it, we are going this Friday to headquarters in Jack London Square from 11:30, I believe, to 1:30. It's on the calendar. Check it out. And I encourage you guys all to come. Because it's a recurring event, not every one of them is going to be the same, but we are welcoming beginners to every single one of these. Our mission here is to turn you into lead generating machines. Obviously, part of that comes with the coaching that Elias is giving you as far as knocking on doors, being consistent, making these calls. But a big part of who we are as a team and a big part of the success that we've seen from our top producing agents revolves around going out, making content, and putting yourself out there, even if it feels scary as hell. So go ahead, start testing out these editors. Don't be shy. Just even if your first video is not amazing, just get the ball rolling. Take the initiative, go out there and make it happen. And Friday is another great opportunity for you to take that initiative, come to Jack London Square, learn from Elias and I, and it will also be a great way for us to get feedback from you as far as what you're liking from the class, what you would like to see from the workshops, because it is a big priority of mine to empower you, to enable you, to find all the ways to bring out your best on camera so that all of your clients, whether they be sphere of influence or brand new, have never met you before, get to see what you and Team Fast is all about. So that's my pitch for today. Go ahead, use our editors, and come to our workshop on Friday. And we'll be doing another one in Sacramento as well. So for all you folks up there, don't worry, we are coming to you.
Yeah, but see, guys, it's going to feel a little different. So we're going to set it up kind of like an actors guild, right? What I mean by that is that we're all going to come in, we're going to do some writing, we're going to do some practicing, and then we're just going to do some filming. But I want to encourage you guys, if you're not in a position to be able to come into the office, if you come to the session this week, then obviously we'd love to see you. But if you're at home and you got a video that you've just shot from your phone and you want to have the editors edit it, you can still do that. So you don't always have to come to to the booth to take advantage of the editors. And Patrick and I have talked, some of my best performing videos were sitting in my office at home. And so just know that you guys have this resource and is available from wherever you are. This week's gonna be a lot of fun, and no one will leave that session without at least one piece of content created. The only reason why you wouldn't have a piece of content is because you refuse. And I'm thinking that if you're coming to that room, you're gonna wanna grow and you're gonna wanna create. So I'm stoked and I can't wait to see you guys this week. So let's get right into the slides for the week, and we'll get right into this. Boom, bam. And now we are in. All right, guys, so let's go right into our community contributions. It's definitely picking up for events. I see tons of things on the calendar. Does anybody have an upcoming event or a recent event that they did last week that they want to talk about? Anybody want to raise their hand and talk about an event? Let's go, Blessing. I figured you'd put your hand up. Let's go.
Good morning, everyone. On March 6th, it's a Wednesday evening, I'm hosting a Path to Homeownership workshop for the Brentwood, Antioch, Oakley community. So the Brentwood office will be reserved for that. It's really geared towards anyone who really doesn't know if it's even possible for them. So myself, Ashley from the Money Store, Lisette, Miranda from UWE, she's going to be talking about their credit services. And then I'm also going to have a home inspector to kind of give some tips as far as, I know you've been a renter, here are some things that you can start working on now so that when you've got your home, you can take care of it and make sure that you actually know what to do. So really just making sure that people know it's possible and also what to do to be prepared.
Yes, I love this. I love this for you, and you're doing what you are called to do, and I absolutely love this, Blessing. Let's go, Liz Serta. Liz Serta, thoughts, contributions, event. Let's hear from you.
Hello, everyone. So Kaleem, Ashley, and I are going to go door knocking. We're doing a food drive in San Ramon for the Contra Costa Community Food Bank. And then also another big win, I did a food drive without permission where I live, and we have an HOA in Dublin, but it was very successful, and only like my immediate neighborhood participated, but I did fill up 3 barrels, and we were able to feed over 200 families. And so last year I got discouraged and I didn't do it. But this year I actually went through the process. I wanted to, operate like a kickoff event so that we could all get to like do a meet and greet. And I wanted to invite like Kaleem's co-stars from his show. And that wasn't approved, but then I'm like, can I just at least do the food drive to give back, to the community? And then that was approved.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. Do that next. So that's going to be contributing to Alameda County Food Bank, and a lot of the neighbors were super happy to participate, and they were really encouraging me to do it again, because a lot of us don't even know each other. So even though we can't do that event, at least I'm getting to know the neighbors.
I love it. I love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Damian, let's hear from you.
Good morning. I need to connect with her about the food bank stuff, because that's what I was about to talk about. We did, I think this was the 14th consecutive food bank volunteer session this past week. And so they keep going. And just the other day, the Channel 2 ran like a thank you to people in the Black community for Black History Month, and shouted out MacArthur Mays in connection to the volunteering at the food bank. So March, I'll let you guys know the date and I'll drop the link. But yeah, come volunteer, give some time.
I love it. I love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. If there's nobody else, we're going to continue cruising on, and let's get right into production for the week.
Wait. Can I do one more thing? Sorry.
Go ahead, brother.
It'll be really quick. Guys, we have a talent show. And I know a lot of you guys are talented. Damian just popped on. He's one of the most talented people ever. Just wanted to remind you guys, I'm going to put in the type form into the chat. If you have, we
have a slide for that and a QR code coming.
I'm out of here. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, guys, let's get right back into production. So Hector got in contract for 103. Aaron Chris got in contract for 260. Anna Pacheco, 242. And Julian got into contract for 390. Aaron, you're here, big dog. Let's just talk about this deal. I know you've been working really hard behind the scenes, getting really uncomfortable, which has been great to see. So talk to us about this deal, and congratulations on your first of many fast deals. Let's go, Aaron.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. This deal is a sphere of influence. It's people that I've known for years. And so what was happening in the beginning is I was very self-conscious. I still am very self-conscious, and I will be at that workshop about Instagram and recording. I was letting it get in my head where I wasn't doing other things. And then I just decided, you know what, I'll do that, but I got to keep making my calls. I got to keep reaching out to people I know. I got to keep doing, doing open houses, doing the things that are also the traditional real estate things, and not get so caught up in what I'm not doing. And so I just started calling my sphere and really talking to them, using some things. Like, I think that when I first started talking to her again was when we did that 12 days holiday thing. And so I was trying to get outside of my shell, and I sent her a personal message just through the Instagram. And so then we started talking, and we were old friends, so it was kind of easy to talk to her, especially during this process. She was looking in Vallejo because her price point was limited, and she's coming from Placerville, so I said, why don't you look in San Joaquin County? And she hadn't really thought of that. And then we found a nice little cute place in Lodi, which again was a nice experience for me, because I've been to Lodi, like driving through, seeing the fields and stuff, but I never had been downtown Lodi. I never seen the city the way I did. And so I met her early in the morning on a Saturday. We had coffee downtown. We walked up and down the quiet street, checked everything out. Even when we went to see the house, we walked around the neighborhood, and she fell in love with it. And so we made the offer, and Karina and Dominique and everybody's been really helpful. So I've been really enjoying this process.
Well, my man, congratulations. And I'm so glad that you're going to be here this week to jump further outside of that comfort zone. So good stuff, my man. Congratulations. Let's get right back into the slides. Boom, bam. All right, we are back in. All right, guys. So Kevin Bowie got a flex lead in the contract for 400,000, and Oliver got in contract for 455. Denise Pham got in contract for 460, and Will Dangler, I think this is his third week in a row on the leaderboard for 510. So congratulations to everybody that made it on the board in this category. Let me see who I have on. Let me see if Will is here. All right, cool. We will move on, but congratulations to everybody from this category. And now next up, Alan Ross got into contract for 584,999, and Rosa Moreno got in contract twice, 598,950 and 785. So congratulations to you two. Let me see if they are on. All right, cool. One clap for them, and then we will keep cruising. All right, so Kenny and Jung Hee. Kenny, I don't know if Jung Hee is here, but I see you here. So I want to pull or pass the mic over to you and have you talk about this deal, my man. So let's go. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, we've had this listing since I think October on the market. The San Francisco market is pretty tough, especially with the condo market. So we've had 2 price drops on it. We had a ready to expire, so we've extended it twice. It's going to expire again this week, but this year a lot of momentum happened in the market. Went from 2 groups a weekend to now like 6 to 10 groups every weekend. Jung Hee's been hosting a lot of it, so we've been also able to pick up buyers. Offer came in under list price. We negotiated backed up with a credit. Unfortunately, the sellers are, I think, going to take a small loss versus the price they paid for 2017, but they really realized that they need to like take this offer seriously, because it's the first offer we've gotten in many months. And then Jung Hee has done an amazing job of helping us keep this listing alive. These are things that we've taught our agents to do that she's done really well. Is after every open house, we call all the local agents to get their walking traffic so we can report back to the sellers. And then more recently, there's like 5 comparable listings on the market. 3 of them were canceled. One's coming back in a couple of months. So we were able to tell the sellers that to show that that's where the direction of the market is going. So if you want to hold on to a listing, especially in the market is warm now and hot in some places, but not all listings are hot. So you want to hold on to listings, you got to make sure to update the sellers pretty frequently. Hop on calls, hop on Zooms, give them an update. I continue to this year send them at least like 2 or 3 really good articles. The same stuff that you see in the market updates, you should be leveraging that if it has optimistic news for your clients and get them to do something. So there's been nothing but really good news about San Francisco, frenzy, action, all that. So I've been saying them like to keep their mindset in the game to hold on to us as their agents to sell their property. So there's something we've done on this very difficult to sell listing.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Jung Hee. Let's continue cruising on. Next up, George and Kim got in contract for 1260. Let me see if George is here. George was just at the gym, so he might not be here. Oh, he is here. George, let's hear it, my man. Let's talk. You had an amazing weekend, amazing week. I know this was a more hard-fought battle, so let's hear from you, my man.
Yeah, so this one's a referral from one of our past clients. Kim and I were actually working with them for about only 2 weeks before getting them in a contract. So they're first-time home buyers. They came with no agent, no pre-approval. They were kind of just looking on Zillow for the last year. So it wasn't until we connected them with the lender that they were able to really see what their price point was. But they were pretty much dead set on staying in Fremont, Union City, Newark area, because they do work in San Jose. So we actually got them in a contract on a townhome in Dublin. We did leverage our relationships of being on the team as well. The listing agent actually was in Kenny's Tom Ferry mastermind. So it made it easier for him to want to work with us as well and help us get the winning offer too, because this is where it truly matters on who you know and how you are in transaction with other agents, because we were actually number 3 out of 9 offers, but where we ended up winning it was that the top 2 agents were actually, excuse my language, assholes to him when he was a buyer's agent. So he was just like, I want them to know how it feels. Like, they were so rude to me. They literally never gave me a chance. They never answered the phone. They never countered me. Like, they always made me look like a fool in front of my buyers. So he was like, you know what? I'm going to chat with my seller about helping you guys out and not countering them. So what he did was he just basically told us where we needed to come up at. We chatted with our buyers, and after losing out on 3 offers, and they're fully non-contingent. They felt comfortable the 4th time submitting a fully non-contingent offer and going a little bit higher. We did have an appraisal shortfall by 60,000. But that's something we did educate them on before releasing all contingencies, both in the buyer consultation and every time we went fully non-contingent. So I actually have never had an appraisal shortfall. This is the first time. And this is where I think partnering comes in handy, because Kim actually came up with the idea, still trying to negotiate a readjustment to the offer price without the appraisal contingency. And I'm not going to lie, I was shaking in my boots, but I trusted Kim, and the listing agent basically said his sellers were upset with him about it, but they ended up agreeing to coming down at least $10,000, and at least $10,000 is better than nothing. So I have to give a huge props to Kim on that portion, because I was pretty nervous to even ask. So she went for it. And I think this is where leveraging partnerships comes in handy, because I've learned a lot from her and she's learned a lot from me, she said, in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I think this is where partnering with different people from different markets and different backgrounds really comes in handy, because you may think you know everything, but you partner with somebody else and it's a teaching and learning moment for both sides.
God, I absolutely love this story, and great job. Like, and the reminder from that other agent, like, just be nice to people, build great relationships. You never know when you're going to be on the other end of that deal. And here's a clear sign of that. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to Kim. Going through our quick numbers for the week, you guys posted 13 new escrows. It was I'd say semi-slower week for us, but I know that there's tons of activity right now, right below $7 million in production for volume for the week. But let's get into the fast story. So I wanted to honor this dude. This is his first fast transaction. But Aaron, you've been showing up. You show up for coaching. You show up for your team members. You go to the office. You're applying. Like you said, you're getting super uncomfortable. Really good headshot here as well, my man. I like that. But we wanted to honor you this week as the fast story of the week. And I know that you're in a coaching right now with Giselle Agarte, who came to coaching a couple weeks ago. But Aaron, did you have time to talk and grab the mic? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Well, hey, Aaron, congratulations to you. Bald Head Club. Yeah, absolutely right. So shout out to Aaron Crisp, and let's keep cruising on. So marketing resources. Molly, did you want to take the mic on this one, or do you want me to cover this?
No, you're good. You can cover it.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. So A couple new things, obviously, know exactly what's happening, where your event requests are, where the fast boosts are. If you're not familiar with where these links are, save these links, put them in your notes, have them as a quick reference point. If you don't know where to find them, you can also find them on our website in the agent toolbox. Every single thing is there. Make sure that you're utilizing these things from admin support, client reviews. There's tons of links to make your job super, super easy, but you just have to know where things are. Oftentimes people ask for things that they already have access to, they just don't know the pathway, and it's really easy. So here's some clips, here's some links. If you guys don't have these, make sure to save these to your phone so they're very, very easy for you to access. And let's look ahead. So you guys, as we're growing, obviously we want you at Top Producer Dinners and we want you at Hustler's Lunch. Here's the criteria for you to be able to grab a seat at Hustler's Lunch. Now, Hustler's Lunch, you can only qualify by posting your results in Home. Home comes out every single Monday. You'll see it in Slack. You'll also get an email from that. And then Top Producer Dinner. Top Producer Dinner is celebrated quarterly, but it is for the month. So we want to make sure we're honoring you. These are a lot of fun. These are great opportunities for us to come together, break bread, and really connect on a different level. But I want to make sure that you guys know what the criteria is. So take a picture. I actually have something I want to share with you guys really quick. By show of hands, I probably have an answer to this, but by show of hands, how many people feel that they're super, super competitive in our environment? Please raise your hand if you feel like you're super, super competitive and you like to win something. Please raise your hand. All right, let me ask a better question. How many of you like to win money or travel vouchers or some type of certificate of some sort? Please raise your hand. All right, cool. So how many of you have won a competition or won money from us or won an iPad or an Apple product in the past from us? Please raise your hand. How many people went to Mexico and balled out because they produced a certain amount of reels and went out there and had fun and don't really remember that? All right, Maria, we see you, we see you. All right, so I forgot to put these in the slides, but I'm just gonna share this with you right now. And I'm gonna also put this in Slack and I'll send you guys an email. So we have a competition that officially starts today and it goes for the next 2 months. Now, here's what it is. It is a point-based system and here's how it works. Pending transactions are 100 points, listings taken, appointments met, you can see 25, open houses 25, reels, home preview 5 points. You must have a minimum of 3 deals in contract to qualify for any of the prizes. Now, obviously, you do this amount of work, something's going to happen. You do enough appointments, enough listings, something positive is going to happen. 3 pending sales. Now, here is the prizes. All right, guys. First place gets $1,500 for travel voucher. That's maybe going on a trip, maybe booking for an event, going to EXP Con, going to a cool industry event. I don't know what it is. Second place is a gas card to Costco or $750 for gas or a Costco gift certificate. So that's going to fuel your drives or stock up on your essentials. The choice is yours. And then the third place winner wins a $250 Amazon prize gift card to treat yourself to what's on your wish list right now in your Amazon cart. So you guys, this starts today. So I need to get a show of hands. How many people are going to win these prizes? Please just give me a show of hands. I want to see. All right. West Sacramento, are you gonna take that home? I see you. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of this into Slack as well as you'll receive an email with all of this information. The participation requires logging your activities into the home tracker. If you want to even participate in this, you cannot win any of, I don't care if you do 10 deals in the next 2 months. If they're not in home and you do not track, you are not eligible for any of the prizes. So join us on this journey. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be fun. We'll give updates weekly so you guys know where you are, know where you're tracking, know how you're pacing. But we want to make sure to make this competitive, have some fun with you guys, and make sure that we are rewarding you for all of your hard work. Any questions? See people shaking their head that they're going to be winning some stuff. So I like this. We haven't done a competition for a little while, so I'm really, really stoked, and I can't wait to see who takes home the prizes. All right, guys, let's get back into this. Boom, bam, we're back in. All right, so on the 27th, Karina has a guest for her noon huddle. Make sure you are there. This is a live training. It's an interactive tool working with your clients. This is something I've actually seen. It's a pretty cool tool. You're going to want to tap in. And then Karina, you said tomorrow Money Store is going to be there? All right, perfect. Perfect. All right, cool. And then you are invited. Molly, you want to take the mic on this one and share with everybody that is new or needs a refresher what this session is and how powerful this could be for their business.
Can you go over it? I'm on a call. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. So you guys, we are now doing in-person orientations. And so this is your opportunity to come in, bring your laptop, do the work, get all of your questions answered. That might be what you feel to be a hurdle of you starting out with this. Get your tools, get your resources, get acclimated with our calendar, schedule of events, meet other team members. This is a great opportunity. This goes down next week. It is on the calendar, 10 to 1 o'clock. If you are a brand new agent that just started with us, this is required of you as you're onboarding. But if you're an agent that's been here for a minute and just wants to come in for the refresher, please feel free to tap in. This is going to be a lot of fun and we're going to do a lot of work. Like Patrick was saying, if you're a singer, if you're an MC, if you are a poet, if you have a unique talent and you want to showcase those unique talents, then let's get you on stage. Here's the Team Fast Talent Show. Go ahead and hover over this. Put your name in the hat. Darnell, Demian, I know Maria sings, Kenny dances, Dan plays the ukulele. I don't know. Nias is going to be on harmonica. I'm going to be playing the drum. We're going to come out in full effect and have some fun. So make sure that you scan that and get yourself on that list. Now, Patrick already mentioned this. Make sure that you are here on Friday, 11:30 to 1:30. We're going to do writing, we're going to do practicing, and then we're going to go and we're going to shoot in the booth. Maybe you want to shoot with a partner. Maybe you want to have 2 people in the video. Whatever it is, we're going to have some fun with it, and we'll make the best out of this week and then next week. In Walnut Creek, you guys, we are doing a working with buyers workshop. That's from 12 to 3 o'clock. We're going to go over dialogue, delivering an effective buyer's consultation. We're going to go over setting up your buyer's tour. We are going to review comps, disclosures, reports. We're going to do all that together to make sure that you guys have the confidence when you're working with buyers. Also, I just put this on the calendar. You guys will see it. We're going to do open house, crushing open houses. We're going to do this in Walnut Creek. We're actually going to knock the doors of all those offices there. We're going to role play. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go through our dialogue of what to actually say when we're door knocking. And then how do you actually do effective open houses? What do you say? How do you talk to the people that say, oh, we have an agent, or we're just looking, or we don't want to talk to you? We're going to do a whole workshop to make sure that you guys have even more confidence when you're hosting open houses, because I think that we're missing huge opportunities with what we're actually saying and how we're following up in our open houses. So you guys, that's everything from us. Is there anything from you? Anything anybody else wants to share, contribute? Go, Ken.
Yeah, I just want to remind you guys that we have a Zillow Flex buyer team. We've done extremely well in the team where we're ranked in the top 4 out of the 17 teams in 3 of the 4 categories. If you have experience closing deals and have a good track record closing some online leads, reach out to Dan. As we're growing, we need to continue to build a roster because we're trending in the right direction. Because I was in the office last week, I didn't realize that we actually had a couple of people on the team that qualified or would be good candidates. So we're gonna onboard some people this month, but I want to look forward in the next couple of months. If we progress and continue to do well, we'll need more people to join that team. And if you personally don't qualify, you don't have enough experience, but you might know some agents out there that has track record of closing online leads, like they're Redfin partner agents in the past. Maybe they were let go because Redfin's been cutting like crazy. We'll have to have a chat with them too. Potentially they might join our company and then can immediately join the Flex team. We do have criteria and requirements to hop on the team. So if you want to know where you qualify, just reach out to Dan, Elias, or myself. I know someone, please introduce us.
Love it. Dan, anything you want to share on that? Anything additionally?
Nope, I think Kenny hit it all.
Perfect. Awesome. So you guys, we'll drop the competition in the chat, or excuse me, in Slack, as well as you'll get an email on it as well. We're in the process of revamping our entire 30-day checklist. You'll have more resources, more guides, videos, instructions, all kinds of things just to take that list to the next level, because you guys spoke and we heard you. We want to make sure that we redefine some things in our environment. But you guys, let's have some fun this week. If you need anything, you know where to find us. I'm going to be in the office all day interviewing somebody that is running for city council. So I'm excited about this interview for here in Oakland. But if there's nothing else to contribute, you guys, thank you for all of your hard work. Thank you for all of your efforts. Thank you for everything you do behind the scenes. Looking forward to seeing who wins the competition. And let's go out there and be us and be fast. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, guys. Peace.